But look at your forecast, Jacob. Labor Day's around the corner. What kind of weather will that be like?
Well, first off, yeah, it was just a beautiful start to the holiday weekend. Unfortunately, today was the nicer of the 3 days. A few showers tomorrow and then some storms for some of us as we go into Monday afternoon. But again, overall, a nice day on Sunday. Very few of you see rain, and if you do, it will not last very long and it will be very light. But then some of those storms on Labor Day could be quite heavy. And then we're watching two cold fronts for the second half of this week that will continue the trend of these below average temperatures. Live look over our beautiful shot here from the BJCC camera of downtown Birmingham on this Saturday night. Temperatures actually reached up to 90 degrees around 4 o'clock for a high temperature, but due to the dry air, dew points in the 50s, we've already dropped to around 69 degrees, a 21-degree difference from just a few hours ago with calm winds at the moment. Temperature of 70 down the road there in Alabaster, same for Clanton and Rockford, 66 coming in at Talladega, and for Gadsden, 71 Aniana, and 67 over in Double Springs. Some slightly more muggy air trying to creep into our southernmost counties, but still hanging on to that drier air rarely along the Interstate 59 corridor from around Asheville back to Birmingham and towards the south and west. As we zoom out, though, we're going to put this in play and show you the humidity kind of coming back a little bit as we go into Monday, especially for central and western portions of the area. That is going to help try to spark additional showers and storms. But then once we go into Wednesday, right ahead of a cold front, that's going to really pull in some of that tropical-like air. But overall, it's not going to feel too terribly miserable over the next few days. Not as comfortable as it did some days last week, but only sticky here for around Monday through Tuesday. There's that little uptick in humidity here for Wednesday and Thursday. Tonight, clouds building in, but clear skies for most of us. Comfortable temperatures starting out in the mid-60s. And as we look ahead for the rest of the holiday weekend, only around a 20% chance for a few light showers tomorrow, and then up to around a 40% chance on Monday. Now, Futurecast shows that we stay dry tonight, a dry start to our Sunday morning. Clouds building in to our north and west as we go into the early wee hours of our Sunday. Temperatures getting up to around 90 in Tuscaloosa, 88 here in Birmingham, mid-80s for the Piedmont region and off towards the north of town. But see just a few specks of green. That's all we're really tracking for our Sunday. Monday starting out the day a little bit more cloudy, and see where these showers and storms mostly going to be along the Interstate 22 corridor. These are going to try to move towards the east but hit some drier air at the surface, so likely going to see a cloudy sky throughout our holiday, but many of you are going to avoid those storms, especially east of Interstate 65. Keeping the rain chance around 40% through midweek. There's the drop in rain chances for the upcoming weekend. You can see it here. Two cold fronts passing through as we go ahead to Tuesday, Wednesday, a few showers and storms across the area. Here comes cold front number 1 on Thursday, the second one on its heels as we go into Friday. So those below average temperatures, they are hanging out with us, and we should be near 90 at this time of the year. But notice we're going to be a few degrees shy of that all throughout the rest of our 7-day forecast. There's that less humid, cooler air returning for the upcoming weekend, and a lot of sunshine to pair it with it before more muggy and more summer-like air tries to return for early next week. Avery.